almost done. This guy is making sure that I don't get done anytime soon, though.
Hold on, let me see.
I wouldn't look at it too closely. It's
for your first attempt, it's really good.
I'm used to the holes being pre-made.
DB, stop.
Ouch! Oh no! Yeah! Wow! Whoa! Yo! Wow!
Look at him. Oh my gosh. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're lucky I just cut his nails. So zoomed in, I can't tell if you could see, but there is a possum right there. There he is in my backyard. Look at him. Good morning. I'm trying to have my coffee. It's not working. I feel like I could go up more. Hold on. That's always helpful. Okay. Here we go. Does that help? My brow is making this like very dark. This is my lunch break. I have to go back to work after this. I'm gonna sit here and peel my orange. I don't think I've ever actually done like a sit down life update. I really just do sit down videos with my book content. God, this is gonna be a good orange, I can tell. Oh my God. And mainly that's because I don't do much. I stay at home a lot. I'm a big homebody, which is one of the reasons I wanted to start vlogging, is to like get out more and have a reason to get out more. But I very quickly realized that when I'm out and I pull out my phone to like record some like B-roll, I'm very embarrassed. It is so embarrassing. Embarrassing to be almost 26 and I sit there and be like, hey guys, watch me eat these dumplings or whatever. I don't know. It's weird. I both want to be a vlogger and I'm also horribly embarrassed to vlog. Not a great combo. I'm also not like a lifestyle vlogger. I feel like I should move a different direction because I have like black shadows peering into the camera. Sorry. It's noon. The sun is above me. I started a job a few months ago and it's been really great. I've spent a lot of time readjusting to a full-time position because I did work part-time for a while. So just that time commitment of remembering that, you know, I have less time in the evening because I get home at 5:30 now instead of 3:30, which I wasn't doing much when I was, you know, part-time. I was just bed rotting and wishing that I had more to do. And now that I'm full-time and have less time at home, I'm still just bed rotting. So I think the problem is me. That is a really good orange. There was an event that the local community theater put on where they unveiled their next season. And I'm going to be honest, there weren't a lot of shows that called to me. I'm sure all of them are fun. I'm sure all of them are really great scripts, and the directors will have a lot of fun with them. But there wasn't anything in there that I was like, wow, I want to be in that. I might take a break on community theater. Not forever, obviously. I mean, actually, what am I saying? I signed up for a role for a 24-hour play fest. That's something. That's an update. I signed up for a 24-hour play fest as a director. It's something new to me. Basically, they were like, we need another director. Are you interested? And I was like, I'm 2 glasses of wine deep. So yeah, I've never directed before. And I've never really had an interest in directing, but because it's a 24-hour play fest, there's not a lot of stakes involved, and they'll have a directing mentor. I thought this would be a good time to dip my toe into it. Maybe it's something I'll love. The problem with the 24-hour play festival is that everything happens within that 24 hours. So I keep forgetting that I've signed up for it because I don't need to do anything until there's a dog. Hello? Is there somebody here? Oh, okay. This dog is off lead, so I thought he was just escaped, but no, there's somebody here with him. There's no rehearsals. There's nothing to prepare for it. Everything happens within that 24-hour period. So I'll remember that I signed up for it, and I'm like, what did I forget? Nothing. Ooh, maybe I should hold this. What else have I been doing? I signed up for a local horse rescue to volunteer. And I say local, it's like a 40-minute drive, but it's a well-known one, and it has the horse rescue aspect of it, and then also has various programs for community outreach and specifically mental health awareness and resources, which is very beautiful. They have a whole like program and things that they do to help people with mental illness or disabilities, and that's really great. It's a wonderful little place, and I specifically was interested in this like mentorship thing that they have where over the nice weather months, I don't think they do it in the winter, but the spring through fall, they host like monthly-ish or bi-monthly events where the children who are in this program get to do things with horses. They trail ride. I think at one point we're going to go to a show, and then the mentors are the people who like just kind of help guide them through the horse aspect of it. I think I'm trying to do too much at once because I want to do volunteer stuff with that, and then I want to do theater stuff, and then on top of that I want to help my aunt with her horse, and potentially have my own horse. That's a whole other issue. There's been a lot of tears shed over this. Don't even worry about it. It's a me issue. We have been working really hard to eat at home. We've been failing a lot, but my fiance and I have been budgeting a lot more, trying to like keep track of our finances. These are like adult things that you do once you turn 25, you know. The money apparently doesn't come back. You got to really track it. But we have been trying to make sure that we eat at home, or at least prioritize that. Don't just go out to eat because we want to. We should only be going out to eat for a celebration or if we're traveling or something like that. And because of that, I found this adorable little produce store. And that's actually where this orange came from. It's local produce. There's a couple stores actually nearby. There's a co-op. Okay. There's a co-op on the south side of town that is also the same philosophy of like local homegrown farmers. And so that's been really cool. It makes me feel better to know that I'm buying from a local farmer. This weekend is when the farmers market actually starts back up again downtown. And I love the farmers market. I wanted to go every week last year and it just wasn't in the cards. But if I could, that would be amazing. Maybe we should. Maybe that should be my goal. Go to the farmers market. I don't know. It's so busy and crowded. That's my life. That's been my life update. It's literally just like, you know, getting home from my full-time job, maybe doing a chore or two, sitting on my phone, and bed rotting, truly. And it's bad. It's bad. The phone addiction, it's gotten really bad. So that's something to work on, I guess. That's my goal. So I say that with no intention to actually do anything about it. One of the things I wanted to do was sit outside more often, like use the pool that my apartment has, or, take walks. And I found this cute little park, and I've come here a couple times now to eat lunch. And now I'm doing this. I sit down and I read, so that's helpful. Yeah, that's my life. Thank you for listening. I'll have to see what it looks like without jeans on. I guess I could just take jeans off of that. Yeah.
What are we looking
It's a video.
at? Oh, okay. Oh. I didn't get a script.
I like how it feels on. Can I try this? I don't like how hot yours is. Mine's better.
I don't like those.
You don't like mine?
The noble heart. Good night, sweet prince, and flights of angels sing thee to thy rest. Ugh.
Wow. That was incredibly powerful.
I know, right?
Humans don't live in a black and white world. A world of zeros and ones. We live in the gray. We live in a world of decimals and points and point twos, the halves.
Hello, everyone. I told you I would check back in. So this is the final check-in of the vlog. Assuming I made a coherent vlog, you probably saw some clips from the 24-hour play festival. That was such a weird experience. It was also my first time directing anything, and just wild. So much new things happening all at once, but also nothing happening because there were so many hours of just like rehearsing and getting to know each other, and the whole thing was amazing, and everyone did so well. Everyone really put their hearts into it. There's a huge spider web. Some of the most fun I've had in a while. Ours, the one we made, was, I think, the funniest. I may be biased, but we did get some of the biggest laughs. I will put the link to the video in the description. I think it's public. I don't think it's unlisted. So if you're interested, you can go watch that. I will say it's a little raunchy. There are some like adult jokes in there. So if you're a child, maybe skip it. But other than that, it was such a fun experience, and I'm very excited to get back into theater. I kind of put theater on pause this year because it's the year of the horse. I wanted to focus on horse related things, achieving some more horsey goals. That's been slow goings, but we still got 6 months left in the year. Maybe things will happen. We don't know. Okay. My future father-in-law is visiting from out of state. And so we went to the farmer's market to show him a little bit of the downtown area in Knoxville. And there was a booth there. It was a produce booth, but she was also selling her own self-published novels. And I had to get one. Of course I did, because even though I'm not a big rom-com reader, and it does say rom-com on the cover, so it is a rom-com, even though I'm not that big into romance in general, what am I going to do? Not support a local author? Like, this is part of a series, and the way she described it is that it's set in a fictional town, but it's heavily inspired by her experience in Knoxville. And that's amazing, first and foremost, just like a town inspired by the town that I live in, that I so far have loved for just over a year. This one specifically, if I remember the tropes correctly, it's an arranged marriage, or like a pretend marriage, but there's also like a farmer's market aspect to it. And I was like, I'm at the farmer's market in Knoxville. I'm going to pick up the book about a farmer's market in a fictional town inspired by Knoxville, of course. Also, this is so cool. She signed it for me. Can you believe that? I didn't even have to ask. She just signed it. That's so amazing. And it's in pink. Sorry, I'm reading the back of it because I realized I hadn't. I think this is going to be the end to this vlog. I am working on another video that's a bit more experimental, something that I've never really tried before, and that's going to be kind of a vlog, kind of a scripted video. So yeah, there's some new videos in the works. My fiance is a marketer, so like his literal job is to market companies and look at the data, and he was so kind and looked at my very minimal data and decided to make a whole like presentation about what he thinks would work in the future for getting attention on future videos. And he had some like data to back it up, and he talked about the numbers and stuff, which again, very small numbers. Yeah, we're going to try and implement some of those ideas into the upcoming videos. I want to do some interesting new things that I've never tried before. And yeah, that's it. That's the vlog. That's the end of the vlog. Okay, bye. If you like this video, give it a like, possibly subscribe if you're interested in seeing what's next, what's in store. I don't know. This is so weird. I hate doing this stuff. Okay, that's it for me. Okay, bye. I don't know how to end. I don't know outros. I don't understand them. Bye. We're done.